Hi, welcome to another outtake from the documentary Heart of Neon about Jeff Minter. This outtake is specifically talking about how Jeff's games call back to the arcade style of the late 70s and early 80s, and that's best summed up by this line by Jim McCauley.
It's like the technology moved on, but the aesthetic didn't so much, and Jeff just captures that perfectly.
Like Moose Life.
I bought it, and it was like being jolted awake from 25 years in a coma. I wasn't ready for it, that's the thing. Because I'd missed it. There hadn't been that arcade progression for a long, long time.
It feels like it stood up against an arcade a little bit, do you know what I mean? It's kind of got this Juno First vibe with the dotty floor and ceiling, and a bit of Iridis Alpha where you can bounce up and down between the two things. The twists layer up with each other. It feels a bit like a jigsaw puzzle as you start understanding, what order to do things in. And there's a nice way where the play feels actually looping. So you think you're, just booting forwards and backwards, and you're not. It's like a Magus strip. You're going over the same space again. And you can use that to your advantage. So you can kind of knock things out. And, if they're causing you grief, pull back or get away from them. And it's got a really nice flow to it. It's really good. And in VR, it's insane. The amount of particles on it is really mental. Like if you're purple moosing, going, through the little boosters and everything's exploding around you, it's really insane.
It's like what you dreamed arcade games were like when you were a kid. It's like arcade games from your imagination.
Very few developers still around who are still working on arcade, like Housemarque, has stopped doing it. Which for me is really sad because it's my favorite genre.
It's just, the market doesn't really like these games with personality in this way. It's actually, there's not a lot of even British stuff out. There's Media Molecule, there was Lionhead. It's like, the personalities of games are so homogenized to like this, largely kind of white Western sort of demographic. It's hard to just do something that's a bit more eccentric,